Imagine two students writes the same exam. One gets opportunity because of talent, but another gets rejected only because of caste, religion or background. Is that fair? Now imagine entering a hotel and seeing a board saying people from a certain caste are not allowed. Sounds shocking, right? But sadly, this actually happened in India for many years. That is why the makers of our constitution created one of the most powerful fundamental rights, the right to equality. And today, in this video, we will understand Article 14 to 18 in the simple way possible. Hello everyone, welcome to Bright Minds. This channel is made not only for UPSC aspirants, but for even citizens who wants to understand their rights, history, constitution and society in simple language. Today we are learning equality before law, reservation, untouchability, rule of law, titles like Sir and Raj Bahadur. So let's begin. What is right to equality? Right to equality is given under Article 14 to 18 of the Indian Constitution. That main goal is simple. Every person should be treated equally before the law. No discrimination based on religion, caste, race, sex, place of birth. But equality does not mean treating everyone equally the same. Sometimes weaker sections need extra support to reach equal level. That is why reservation also comes under equality. Equality before law. Simple meaning, the state shall not deny to any person equality before law and equal protection of law. And here, equality before law, this concept comes from Britain, meaning no person is above law. Whether rich or poor, minister or common citizens, everyone is equal before court. I'll tell you a small example. If a normal citizen commits a crime and if a minister commits the same crime, both must face law equally. And here, equality protection of law. And the other one, equality protection of law. This concept comes from America, meaning people in similar situation should be treated similarly. For example, special laws for women, children, disabled people or weaker sections are allowed. Realistic story example. Imagine two students trying to cross the wall. One student is already tall. Another student is very short. If government gives both the same size boxes, the shortest student still cannot cross. So, equality sometimes means given extra support to the weaker section. That is the logic behind reservation. Article 14 is also connected to rule of law given by A.B. Dacey. This means the first one, absence of arbitrary power. Government cannot act accordingly to the mood or personal wishes. The second one, equality before law. Everyone is equal before court. The third one, Constitution protects individual rights. Rights are supreme. Now many students ask, are all people treated exactly equally? The answer is no. Some constitutional exceptions exist. For example, President and Governor enjoys immunity during office. Foreign diplomats gets diplomatic immunity. MPs and MLAs have certain parliamentary privileges. Judges have protection while performing duties. But these protections are only for proper functioning of democracy. Now let's see Article 15. And here Article 15 says state cannot discriminate only on ground of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth. For example, a school cannot reject admissions only because someone belongs to a certain caste or religion. And public places everyone can access: shops, hotel, restaurant, public wells, roads, park. And the other one, special provisions allowed. But Article 15 also allow special provisions for women, children, socially and educationally background classes, SCs and STs, economically weaker sections, because equality also means helping weaker groups rise. And here is an important case, reservation. Mandal Commission. In 1990, reservation for OBCs became a major issue. based on Mandal Commission's recommendations. 27 reservations was given to OBCs. Court says OBC reservation valid. Creamy layer concept introduced. Total reservation generally not exceed 50%. Creamy layer concept means economically advanced people among OBCs should not contain taking reservation benefits respectively. EWC reservations. Later, 10% reservation for economically weaker sessions was also introduced. Let's move forward to Article 16. Article 16 talks about equality in public employment, meaning government jobs should provide equal opportunity. No discrimination based on religion, caste, sex, race, descent, place of birth. But reservation is allowed for backward classes not adequately repeated in government jobs. We'll see Article 17. This is one of the most emotional and powerful article. Article 17 abolishes untouchability because a painful social practice in India for centuries. Realistic example, imagine being stopped from entering a temple, not allowed to drink water from a public well, or treated as lower by birth. Many people suffered this humiliation. Protection law to stop this Untouchability Offence Act 1955, later changed into Protection of Civil Right Act. Coming to Article 18, abolition of titles. Article 18, during British rule, titles like Rai Bahadur, Sir, Khan Bahadur were given to royal people. Our constitution removed such titles because democracy believes in equality. But military and academic titles are allowed only for doctors, professors, major. Coming to the next topic, and here Supreme Court said national awards like Bharat Ratna, Padma Shri Award are valid as long as they are not used like permanent titles. So friends, right to equality is not just a chapter for exams. This is the foundation of dignity, justice and democracy. Tells us no one is born higher, no one is born lower. And true equality is not only treated everyone the same, it is helping everyone reach the same level. If you found this video useful, share it with at least one friend. And if you want more simple UPSC and constitutional explanation, subscribe to Bright Minds and see you in the next video.